This is the story of Paolo Gabriele, who shook the foundations of the Vatican by secretly photocopying thousands of confidential documents. This was the Vatileaks scandal. He didn't find treasure or monsters. He found the naked truth about human power, infighting, and ambition. The Vatican, spiritual heart of over 1 billion faithful. But behind those ancient walls, a parallel history exists. We will explore the Vatican, not only as the guardian of faith, but as the controller of information, the heir to ancient pagan religions. Prepare yourself. Once you understand how the Vatican operates as a historical machine, your perspective will be forever changed. The power of sealed knowledge, a colossal archive of human history, once called the Secret Archives, represents absolute control over information. Exhibit A. The Trial of Galileo Galilei. Scientific truth was secondary to the integrity of doctrine. The Secret. The lost Gnostic manuscript First Apocalypse of James. The danger of knowledge, opposing core tenets such as the relationship between Jesus and Mary Magdalene. The Conspiracy. The Chronovisor. A time machine that grants the power to control time and historical records. UFO. David Grush's claims about UFO wreckage in Italy, the one institution influential enough to keep this secret. Reality. The Vatican's vast gold reserves are real. The Vatican is a financial powerhouse, guaranteeing its survival. The Legend. The Ark of the Covenant and the treasures of Jerusalem, looted by the Romans, potentially hidden deep within the Vatican's vaults. Part 2. Encoding Faith. The Egyptian obelisk in St. Peter's Square, a 3,000-year-old pagan symbol. Triumph or absorption of pagan symbols. Christianity learned to retain familiar imagery. The pine cone sculpture and the pineal gland, often referred to as the third eye. Ancient knowledge of enlightenment kept secret. Proof of the continuity between belief systems. The mitre. The shape and solemnity of the papal headgear. A controversial symbol. The connection. The Dagon hat of Babylon and the strategy of syncretism. Cultural blending. Evidence. Christmas and Easter both retain pagan roots, Saturnalia and Eostre. Part 3. The mysterious death of Pope John Paul I after just 33 days in office. The Scandal. The connection between the Vatican Bank, IOR, Bishop Marcinkus, and the Mafia. The true story. Roberto Calvi, found hanged under London's Blackfriars Bridge. Silent proof of the danger of challenging Vatican finance. The Vatican can invoke diplomatic immunity to shield individuals from prosecution, prioritizing institutional protection. Painful history. Pope Pius XII and the controversial silence during the Holocaust. Silence is a decision. The Slavery Bowl. Pope Nicholas V issued a decree allowing the perpetual enslavement of non-Christians. The scandal. The Vatican refused to extradite priests accused of involvement in the Rwanda genocide. The Canon 48-9 issue sealed misconduct files demonstrating a culture of absolute secrecy and cover-up. The Vatican's Supreme Tribunal operates independently, prioritizing its own survival over external law. Conclusion. The Vatican is a giant hall of mirrors for human history. It holds both the holiest and the darkest aspects. Lesson 1. The complexity and adaptability of faith. It is built upon and incorporates ancient traditions.
Lesson 2. Institutional power always seeks to control the narrative and distort truth to protect itself.
Lesson 3. The moral cost. Political decisions have left an indelible moral wound throughout history. The sacred and the profane are not opposites. They are two sides of the same coin. Seeking the truth is not meant to destroy faith, but to gain a deeper understanding of historical depth. The Vatican's greatest secret is the unwavering nature of humanity under the shadow of the Holy Mantle.